I've been lucky enough, honoured enough in fact, to be a government minister in various different roles over 12 years. And although I'm in the backbenches now, lots of advice was given to me as a government minister over those years by lots of different people. And if I can share maybe a few bits of advice that were given to me that still stick with me to this very day. And the first bit of advice actually I was given by a very senior civil servant when I first came into government, within the first 24 hours, in fact within probably the first few hours, was look, take some time to think about the 2, 3 or 4 really big transformative policy changes that you want to make within your portfolio. There'll be lots of other things that you do that'll be smaller but still impactful, but what are those 3 to 4 really big changes that you want to make, and be guided by those changes. And those changes should always be rooted in your values, always be something that you truly believe in, because that way you'll put your effort and your endeavour towards them. Other bits of advice that I was given that I think are still good, whether you're a minister or not, is have a good and proper work-life balance. And that can be difficult, especially when you first get appointed as a minister. You want to spend all your time, or every minute of every day, every hour of every day, throwing yourself into your portfolio. But being a workaholic, being anythingaholic, frankly, is not a good trait. Because doing that, you sacrifice time, not just in your constituency, but with your friends and your family. And that is what keeps a person grounded. And not having that good balance, not having that appropriate balance, doesn't make you, I think, a very good minister at all. And I learned that the really hard way, with the stress of the job, feeling that pressure, feeling that stress, and not being able to cope with it because I didn't have that adequate support around me. So definitely have a good work-life balance where you can. And I suppose third of all is some advice which, again, may sound obvious, but I think is really important, is own the mistakes. We all make them, trust me, I know that, having been in government, as I say, for almost 12 years. And it is always the cover-up that is worse than the conspiracy. So you are far better if a mistake is made, being upfront about it, being open about it and being honest about it. And for the most part, believe it or not, your opponents, be they in the political benches or even in the media, will be far more forgiving of you than you might well expect.